Hello, my lovely families, YouTube family. How are you guys doing? Welcome to our channel. Today we have a wide ride for you, the great certificate capper. We are diving into the hilarious mystery of the president's academic record, the president of Nigeria, Ahmed Bola Tinubu. But wait, there's a twist to it. Dr. Abati is on the case. He's on a presidential scavenger hunt. Now, let's roll the tape. Anyway, before we roll the tape, we have good news. We're doing some giveaway once we reach 1,000 subscribers. So subscribe and leave a comment that you've subscribed, and make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you're returning, watching the videos so that you don't miss anything about the giveaway. So now let's roll the clip. So let's talk about the showdown. You know, the showdown was between Atiku and Tinubu. These two, along with Peter Obi, were ducking it out for the throne. Tinubu snagged the crown, but Atiku cried foul. They ducked it out at the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal. Atiku dropped a bombshell, claiming Tinubu didn't peel his academic beans from the EC9 form. Tinubu had a wide tale of stolen certificates during his self-exile. But hold on to your hearts, folks, because Tinubu played it coin this time. No dates about his early school days on the INEC form. And guess what? A secondary school certificate is like a golden ticket to the presidency. Atiku whipped out certificate copies of Tinubu Chicago State University records like a magician pulling out a rabbit out of the hat. But the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal still gave the win to Tinubu on September 26. Now it's off to the Supreme Court, and they've got till October 5th, which is gone past, to submit all Tinubu academic records. And what did Atiku do? Atiku went to America. He went to court and he says, no, he cries foul. He says, no, Chicago State University, you must bring out Tinubu's record. Bring us Tinubu's record. And what did they do? Tinubu said no. He says to the court, no. Took a lawyer, took everybody, took all his money to say, no, court, no, don't release record. Don't release record. If you release this record, it's going to do a lot of damage to my reputation. After the court said, no, we must release your record. Off they go, and they released the record. And the record was released on October 2nd. And Chicago State University, they spilled the beans. They finally spilled the beans by the academic tea on our very own Nigerian president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They handed him a swanky Bachelor of Science degree in Business and Administration back in 1979. But shh, they script out his name for some top secret reasons. And the plot thickens. Chicago State University couldn't find the original document. They did, however, pass out redacted diplomas of other students from that time. Atiku Abubakar, our witty former president and 2023 presidential hopefuls, and wanted to compare Tinubu's record with what he sent to the Independent National Commission. And that's why he went to court, because he wants to get that record. He wants to make sure, he wants to compare these two things. What Tinubu submitted, is it the same to what Chicago State University has? And guess what? It not be the same. Story deal, story get K-Lego. Things are happening. Things are shelling. Things they happen. The thing not be small. Now, since then, we're looking for our president. We don't know where he is. He's missing in service. Missing in action. We don't even know where he is, my people. What is shelling? Can anybody find our president? Since this certificate saga, everyone's been talking. Everybody's been talking, saying this is a disgrace. How is the international community going to look up on us? And some people have been saying, it's not Tinubu's fault. The certificate was missing. He hired a third party to go and get his certificate. That's why it's not the same. Chicago State University, they said they don't even hire a third party to replace lost certificates. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do now? Tinubu is off. We can't see him. Folks, we can't see him. This shenanigan is just going on and on and on. The president is gone missing. He was last seen on Independence Day, October 1st. Maybe he's on a secret mission. There's a lot of stories. Okay, let's listen to what Dr.
The only other thing that I'm concerned about, however, is that in the middle of all of this, has anybody cited President Tinubu? Because we saw him, the last time we saw him was when he returned, for the October 1 independence anniversary. And we saw him at the ceremony celebrating Nigeria 63 at the forecourt of the villa. Since then, I have not, maybe I'm missing something here. There has been no council meeting. The president has not attended to some other urgent things. The NDDC board has not been sworn in. The ministers, the 3 ministers that were cleared by the Senate, we have not had any further news. I mean, we have not seen the president, receiving visitors, having activities within the villa. And I know I raised this question previously. Then the president returned from Paris. But since that October 1 event at the villa, it's very strange, because one of the things you do in managing the president is that you have to make sure that the president is on the front page of newspapers constantly, regularly, because the people have to know that, he's on top of the job. If it were in the United States, if a president disappears for just 2 days, the stock exchange could be affected. I mean, there's a whole book on this. One American president disappeared for just about 3 days, to go and remove a tooth on high sea, and they were covering it up. They didn't want people to know. It became an issue. A journalist got wind of it, and it became a big story, leading to a book. I don't immediately remember the title, but that is the story. I think that book is The President is Sick or something, But in any case, we would like to see our president stay on top of the job. Most of the other assignments, he's been the vice president that has been showing up here and there. And what does the president himself, how does he feel about all of these issues? Nobody has heard from him. We've just been hearing from spokespersons, who give us different versions of their own interpretation of what the issues are. Well,
this, when I hear what Dr. Abati talk, this case of elusive certificate, the thing is affecting our president too. Can't find him. Probably the doctors don't tell us, say, make him rest, make him no come out, make him just stay, they cool in head, because this thing is too much. How they go take defend this kind of certificates? My problem, big problem. But Detective Atiku is not giving up. He don't compare records. Now he don't get a result that he wants. But this thing is like a comedy. It's like a mystery. I'm not sure saying adventure. Now our president go. Our president has become like the modern day Indiana Jones, embarking on an academic adventure of his own. The legend goes, he's scouring the globe in pursuit of his elusive certificate, and he's lost in the sand of time. As the nation awaits his return, whispers grew louder. Where is our academic adventure, and what misery is he unraveling? The funny thing about it all, my people, is that our president looks like he's a ghost. There's no record of his childhood, no record of secondary school. Now we don't have record of university attendance. What are we going to do? This story, I've never heard of a story like this. So maybe when our president appears again, he will tell us where he is, and he will tell us all we need to know. Maybe our president will address us, and he tells us, my people, don't worry, this is me. I'm Ahmed Bola Tinubu, and this is where I went for primary school. This is where I went for secondary school. This is my university. I've cleared it out now with Chicago University, and everybody will be happy. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is going to happen? Do you think this is going to be the case? All right, so my fellow detectives, I hope when I enjoy our detective talk today. What's your take on this grand certificate capper? Share your widest theories. What's your take? What's your saggest advice below? Leave comment below about what do you think is happening, and where can we find our president? All right, my people, before we wrap up, we get a little surprise. We're hosting an exclusive giveaway for our subscribers. Hit that subscribe button and you could be one of our lucky winners. Let's hit the milestone of 1,000 subscribers together. All right, my people, thank you. I hope you've enjoyed today's session with me. Please hit the subscribe button, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.